It's being described as the biggest cricketing carnival, and as the World Cup starts down under, the focus naturally is on Team India, the defending champions who will begin their campaign on the 15th of February against Pakistan. But it will be co-hosts Australia and New Zealand who will begin the show. So let's take a look at what to expect from the 11th edition of the Cricket World Cup.
There is no doubt these practice sessions with throwdowns from a stool to counter the bounce Mohammad Irfan may generate on Saturday will come in handy when India kick off their campaign in the 2015 World Cup against Pakistan. The defending champions have spent all winter in Australia, which should have been the ideal preparation, without even looking like winning a match and depending far too heavily on Virat Kohli. But that's not the only thing that's bothering MS Dhoni ahead of the big ticket clash.
So far, to some extent, we've got partnership going, but we have not been able to capitalize on that. And, what's really missing is the last 10 to 12 overs, how we bat when we have wickets in hand. So,
in one-day cricket, it really doesn't matter. It's all about those 50 overs, how you bowl. And then eventually, we have to outbat the opposition, which I think we are capable of. We have terrific batting lineup. Bowling needs to step up a bit. So far it hasn't happened. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen in this big tournament.
Australia along with South Africa will pose the most significant threat for India, with co-hosts New Zealand snapping at their heels as equally potent contenders in the battle for supremacy at the mega event. Not too many would have forgotten Ireland's shocking win over England at Bangalore in the 2011 World Cup, and the Irish, along with Bangladesh and Zimbabwe, will ensure the minnows aren't taken lightly this time around.
I would put Australia and South Africa right up there
as the favourites,
and New Zealand's very close to them. I think New Zealand is another underrated team, but they are a strong side.
The 2015 edition will kick off on the 14th of February with a clash between co-hosts New Zealand and Sri Lanka, followed by a high-voltage encounter between England and Australia. While some of the new rules to be introduced in this edition will offer some exciting opportunities to players to excel, the format is designed to rule out the possibility of major teams bombing out early. The countdown has officially begun, and the best ODI team in the world will lay its hands on the beautiful World Cup trophy on the 29th of March.
14 cricketing countries, 6 weeks of competition, and it's finally there. 14th of Feb 2015, the greatest cricketing showpiece will start. A 90,000 pack G, Australia playing traditional rivals England. What a heck of a competition it promises to be. 15th of Feb, India v Pakistan, the final before the final. It will be some spectacle, some enjoyment for fans, and obviously, at the end of it all, one champion. Which team will stand up? Which team will absorb pressure? Which team will play to potential? With camera person Manish Mathur, Boria Majumdar for Headlines Today.